if you end up tie, whichever who has the best win would end up getting that number 1 seed.
Yeah, I think they do the point differential up here. In 58, when I was coaching, we did a coin flip if it was a tie. So,
right.
But I think Johnson Central, I think their district does a coin flip, but I think here it is margin of victory.
Yeah, I think it is because I know on the boys' side, the two teams that split as far as district wins, but Shelby Valley had a better win. I think it's an 11-point win. Pikeville, the boys had their win was 6 or 7, so Shelby Valley stands with the number 1 seed, and that'd be the same thing here. Of course, after tonight's game, the next game it's later on this week. Shelby Valley has to go to Jenkins, and they have to go to Jenkins and play. That'll be on the 8th of February. So that will be a district game, and they'll have all their district games in.
Yeah, it's time to. It's February now. It's time to wrap up all the district play and kind of start fine-tuning your skills.
That's right. That's what me and Wade was talking about on the way up here. You know, these teams get down to the nitty-gritty, and of course, I'm sure that Coach Dodo Rowe's glad to have Cassidy back on the court. But you know, the other girls has played 24, 25 games. She's played 4 or 5. Of course, I know she's been working out, but she's coming back from an ACL tear back in the summer, and it's pretty quick to come back. Of course, she's been released by the doctors to come back, but it'll take her a little while to get in that shape.
Yeah, this is a great opportunity for her to, go up against a district foe here at home, and, she's got another, 4 or 5, 6 games left to try to get her legs underneath her and let her teammates get used to her being back on the floor. So this is a great opportunity for Shelby Valley, and it's a good opportunity for Pikeville to get a look at what Shelby Valley brings to the table with Cassidy back in the game. So it'll be an interesting matchup to see her back out here.
2 of the top teams in the region. Pikeville got started off a little bit slow early in the season, but their winners 14 out of their last 15. So it'll be a big challenge here tonight for the Lady Wildcats, and that ought to be a dandy game. So we're going to send it back to the station for a short break, and we'll be back for starting lineups and the tip of tonight's game between Shelby Valley and Pikeville. This is WPRG TV Sports.
Business Internet just reached the tipping point. Tip your hat to the information age. Get a gig for business and upload robust files, complex videos, and compound reports at the same time, in real time, while saving time. For DISA and data, get a gig. Got it? Now get going. Get up to 1 gig business cable internet from IMC. Bundle with business telephone and save even more. Call us today.
Welcome back to Shelby Valley, where we've got the Pikeville Panthers and the Shelby Valley Wildcats playing a district matchup, getting ready to do the starting lineups.
And Justin, what time we're waiting for them to start the lineups, I'd like to let everyone know that, of course, if they've got their TV on, we're live on WPRG TV5 and HD 105. You can also follow us on WPRG Facebook page, YouTube, WPRG.com. And also, we're live on WXLR 104.9, so we appreciate every one of you for listening or watching in to us, and hope that we'll see a great game. Think we will. Big district game.
I do too.
2 rivals, and everybody, as you said in our pregame, getting ready for the tournament. A couple of weeks, district tournament starts, I think, 2 weeks from tonight, matter of fact.
Yeah, it'll be here before you know it. This is the time that you want to be playing your best basketball.
And we're about ready for the starting lineup, so Justin will bring them to you as they bring them to us. course, Pikeville will be introduced first. Kind of a sparse crowd on night tonight. Everybody must be out playing garden. It's pretty today.
Yeah, that's right. It was nice today. I didn't catch her number.
Grace Barton.
Oh, okay. Grace Bartley. That was Jaden Edmonds. Alvin Gearhart. Kristen Cole Williamson. Kelsey Joe Tackett.
And coached by Coach Christy Oram.
Yeah, is this her second year, I think, or third year maybe?
Third or fourth year, yeah.
Okay.
And now we're waiting for the Shelby Valley Lady Wildcats.
Number 4, Alyssa Newsom. Cassidy Rowe. I think we all should know her.
Right.
Number 11, Tori Hampton. Number 20, Kylie Hall. Number 42, Alyssa Elder.
And coached by Lonnie Dodo Rose.
Been around this program for quite a while.
Yes, he has. Him and his brother is the face of this program for a long time.
Players, coaches, I think they've done it all over here.
They have. And brother Rodney, if I'm not mistaken, maybe is the only coach in the 15th region ever to coach and win a girls and boys 15th region championship.
Wow, that's a nice stat to have in your pocket.
It sure is. Of course, Cassidy, we didn't mention earlier, she has already agreed. She's just a freshman. She's already agreed to play for Coach Matthew Mitchell at UK when she graduates. And tosses in the air and battle for it, picked up off the floor, and Shelby Valley will come away with it. Ashley Rose will be running the point guard duties.
Looks like they're running man-to-man.
And here's Rose Ails it back to Rose. Inside the lane, free throw line jumper up and good. Cassidy Rose puts her team out on top, 2-0.
Pretty good start.
Quickly into the front court comes Pikeville. Kelsey Joe Tackett, Jaden Edmonds. Edmonds will come out on top now. Comes down the left side, gets it to Kelsey Joe Tackett. She is a three-point threat. Edmonds drives down the right side, kicks it down. Kelsey Joe Tackett on the baseline in the lane. A little scoop shot, no good. Battle for the rebound, out of bounds, off of Shelby Valley, and to stay with the Lady Panthers.
Pretty good move. Looks like she might have got hit on the arm there on her shot.
Just a little bit. And here the ball comes in to Kelsey Joe Tackett. Gets it back out to Edmonds, and Tackett to step out on top. Now she'll run the point. Going to get a screen from Bartley at the top of the circle. Here's Olivia Gerhart breaking for the bucket, but Cassidy Rose comes up with a steal. First turnover for Pikeville. Rowe with it in the front court now. She'll hold it up. Goes down on the baseline, shot up, and bounces off. No good. That was by Ellsworth.
Nice play. That was a good shot.
Grace Bartley with the rebound in the front court, gives it to Kelsey Joe Tackett. Tackett works down the right side, comes out on top to Bartley. She's also a three-point threat. She puts it on the floor. Here's Olivia Gerhart, three, no good off the elbow extended. Rebound, Shelby Valley. Ellsworth quickly up court. Kirsten Cole, Williamson back. And here's the steal. Tackett end to end, up and good. Kelsey Joe Tackett puts her team on the board, and we're tied at 2.
Good anticipation there.
Just getting started. 6 minutes here in the first quarter. Alyssa Newsom with it now, and she tries to get it down on the side to Tori Hampton, knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Wildcats. Alyssa Newsom with it, top of the circle. Reverses down the left side, gets it off the roll. Little contact, nothing. Top of the circle, three in the air, roll, no good. Rebound comes off Cole Williamson. Gets it over to Tackett, quickly in the front court, Jaden Edmonds. And she'll hold it up now, coming to the top of the circle. Gives it over to Olivia Gearhart. Back to Edmonds. Now they'll set up. Gearhart gets a baseline screen, breaks out on top. Nothing doing. Gets over to Bartley. Edmonds looking inside to Williamson.
Good patience there.
Yes, it is. Catches Joe Tackett. She brings it back out on top. They'll reset their offense. Edmonds comes over to the right side to Gearhart. Back to Bartley, top of the circle, looking inside, nothing. Now puts it on the floor, down the lane, scoop shot up, comes up short. Rebound comes off of Ellsworth, gets it over to the road.
Good
Quickly
pass.
up court. Hampton up and comes out. Rebound put back up and in. Alyssa Ellsworth. And it's 4-2. Shelby Valley, and here's Kelsey Tackett called for the carrying the ball, and that'll be a turnover, Pikeville. 4:45 left here, first quarter, 4-2, Shelby Valley. Cassidy Rowe with it into the front court, down the left side, kicks it inside, nice pass. Ellswick left-handed shot off the glass, up and good.
Good finish.
Beautiful dish that time by Cassidy Rowe. She's made her presence known already out there, Justin.
Yeah, she's got, I think she's got 2 assists and 2 points. So.
And here is Bartley with it, goes cross court to Edmonds on the right side. Comes to the top of the circle. That's the free throw line. Cut off. Gives it out to Gearhart. Olivia. Round the side. Down the baseline. No good. Shot comes off. Rebound to Shelby Valley. Cassidy Rowe with it. And that's Kylie Hall. Back to Newsom inside to try to go to Hall. Knocked free. And good defense that time by Olivia Newsom. And she's going to be fouled going for the loose ball. That foul's going to be against Kylie Hall. First foul called in the game. 3:57 left, first quarter. Low scoring quarter right now, 6-2, Shelby Valley.
Yeah, Pikeville's being really patient on offense down here, but can't seem to get it to go down the...
Well, all their shots has been in the lane, and here's Edmonds on the drive, shot no good. Bartley with the rebound, and called for the walk. Third turnover now for Pikeville.
Yeah, Pikeville's getting some good looks. They're just not going in.
Cassidy Rowe with it, top of the circle. Comes down the right side, hands off to Newsom. Newsom gives it to Hampton. Now Newsom, they work it inside to Elson.
Seems
Cross
like
the
a
lane,
good place to go.
No good. Boy, I tell you, made a nice move.
She did.
Everything but the shot falling. Here's Gearhart into the front court. Now she's looking for help, gets it out to Tackett. Cross court it comes to Bartley. Edmonds. And every time they're looking inside, that's what their game plan is. Looks like it's trying to take the ball inside. Not working for them. They've had some good shots, nothing falling for them.
They have. I think Edmonds took a three-pointer. It's only the outside shot I think they've taken.
Here's Gearhart. Across the lane. Gives it off to Tackett. Step back inside the three-point line. Air ball comes up and goes out of bounds. It'll go to Shelby Valley. And looks like 22 Leslie Stewart coming into the ball game for the Lady Panthers. She's replacing Cole Williamson. Cassidy Rowe brings it in on the left side into the front court. Comes across the top of the circle now. Three. Here's Ellsworth down the lane. Her shot's blocked from behind. Nice block. Tackett gives it up to Edmonds. And Edmonds cut off. Now she gets it back out to Tackett. Inside it goes, and going to be a hold on the inside trying to get it to Stewart.
That's good position.
Stewart could be the X factor for them. She's got the size to give them some trouble inside if they can get it into her.
Yeah, she was working hard for position right there, and they looked for her, and I think she'd have got a good shot off if they wouldn't have got the hold on her.
Number 25, Alex Stanley, coming into the game for Shelby Valley. Tackett gets it over to Bartley. Top of the circle goes to Edmonds. Edmonds backing out toward the timeline now, resets, comes across top of the circle to the left side. Hampton on her to give it over to Tackett. She works down the right side, kicks it over to Gearhart. Olivia Gearhart down the lane, spin move, comes free, shot up, no good, might have been partially blocked. Rebound comes off to Alex Stanley.
That's good help defense right there.
Into the front court it comes, that's Rowe with it. She'll take the pass back from Hampton, reverses down the lane, kicks it over. Newsom, three, in and out, no good. How many shots that went in and out for them?
It's been one of those nights on both ends. It just seems like it won't go down.
Hartley with it in the front court for the Lady Panthers now. We've got 1:35 left here in the first quarter, 6-2. Shelby Valley with the lead. And here down the lane goes Tackett, and it's going to be a held ball, and it's going to stay with Pikeville.
It might be a little bit of nerves here. We got a big district matchup.
Right.
I mean, 8 points in the first quarter. That's pretty low scoring, I'm sure, for both sides.
Number 2, Trinity Rowe coming into the game for Pikeville. Tackett gets it into Edmonds. She's on the left side, free throw line to Stewart. Gives it over to Rowe just into the game. And she put up a three, top the circle, off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound comes off Alex Stanley. Over to Cassidy Rowe. She'll hold up now. Minute 10 left here, first quarter. Down top of the circle, looking for a screen. Comes back over. Ellsworth, top of the circle. Three, drains it.
She's had a pretty good quarter.
Alyssa Ellsworth steps out from the paint and drains a three, and it's 9-2 Shelby Valley. Edmonds with it for Pikeville. Top of the circle, dribbling. Works over to the right side now. She'll drive down the right side, give it over to Rowe. That's Trinity Rowe. She's on the move. Stops, left-hand shot up, and good.
There we go.
9-4. We got 30 seconds left, first quarter. Shelby Valley has the lead. They'll have the basketball in their front court. Cassidy Rowe across the top of the circle, kicks it back out to Hampton. They look like they're going to work for the last shot. We've got 15 seconds. Hampton just holding the ball. Now she puts it on the floor, drives the lane, kicks it over in the corner. Ellsworth going to come back out on top to Newsom. Newsom drives the lane down the left side, shot up, no good. Rebound Stewart, and she's fouled. 4.9 seconds left. Ellsworth comes up with the foul as Olivia Gearhart back into the ball game for Edmonds. Pikeville will have it. Just under 5 seconds, try to get a shot. And Rowe has it. Into the front court she comes. Kicks it over on the side. Gearhart, three. No good at the buzzer. And it's 9-4. Shelby Valley at the end of one. We'll send it back to the station. We'll be back to second quarter action. This high school basketball, WXLR 104.9.
Households are using more connected devices than ever before. TVs are streaming, smartphones are browsing, security cameras are watching, and virtual assistants are, well, assisting.
You'll need an umbrella today.
As you add more devices, we are constantly improving our technology to deliver the fastest and most reliable internet to your home. So make sure you have enough bandwidth. Get Intermountain Cable high-speed internet with speeds up to 500 meg. Call 1-800-635-7052 today.
Appalachian Wireless is transforming the way you upgrade your smartphone. Trade in, trade up, and experience the benefits of Appalachian Wireless's trade-in program. Head into any Appalachian Wireless retail location or go to AppalachianWireless.com to get an estimate on your device. Use or apply your device credit towards your new Appalachian Wireless device or account. It's that simple. Just another way Appalachian Wireless proves better service and bigger savings. That's today's Appalachian Wireless.
Welcome back to Shelby Valley. We got 9-4. Shelby Valley on top of the Pikeville Panthers here. Start of the second quarter.
And Shelby Valley will have it to start this second quarter. Alyssa Newsom with it at the top of the circle. Gives it over to Hampton. Tori Hampton try to go inside to Ellsworth. Nice defense that time by Leslie Stewart, knocking the ball out of bounds. And looks like Kelty Joe Tackett will get a rest as Jaden Edmonds comes in. Alyssa Newsom steps out of bounds, triggered the ball in for the Lady Wildcats. And she'll go over in the corner, and again, Leslie Stewart with the hustle play, knocking the ball out of bounds, so they'll try it again. Good defense by the big center coming in. Didn't start, but she could, as me and Justin was talking, could be an X factor. They don't have anybody to match up with her. Ellswick, maybe, but she's already picked up one foul. And here's Cassidy Rowe with it. That's the jump circle. Now she moves over to the left side, looking for a screen, gives it over to Newsom, and goes down on the baseline, kicks it back out. Rowe, three, count it, drains it, nothing but nylon. Cassidy Rowe, and Shelby Valley's up 12-4. Edmonds in the front court for the Lady Panthers, gives it over to Trinity Rowe. Works down the right side to Gerhardt, back out to Rowe. Edmonds down the left side. Back out on top, Gerhardt will come out, run point duty, back over to Edmonds. Keep looking inside, nothing coming open in there right now.
Yeah, they're being patient.
Now Rowe with it over on the right side. She'll work back to the top of the circle. Moves to the right side, kicks it in the corner to Edmonds. Now they'll go inside, try to get it in the Stewart, and nice defense. Well, they said it's off Stewart.
Yeah, I didn't.
I thought
see
Ellswick
that.
might have tipped it, but she must have tipped it after Ellswick tipped it. So a turnover, Pikeville. Shelby Valley will have it. 6:35 here in the first half. It's 12-4, Shelby Valley. And here down the lane, shot put up, rims out again, no good. And Ellswick's going to be called for a second foul.
That's big.
Yes, it is.
Well, she's got 7 points. Her and Rowe have all the points for Shelby Valley.
That was Alex Stanley with the missed shot. And that's 4 or 5 buckets that they've had to either rattle out or roll around the rim and fall off. We're just a little bit off their shooting right now. Rowe with it in the front court, gives it over to Gerhardt. Left side, she gets it into Cole Williamson, back to Gerhardt on the move. They've got both their centers in there now, as they got Kirsten Cole Williamson and Stewart in, Justin. So they might see some high-low
absolutely.
post action here for
the Lady Panthers. I think Ellswick's getting ready to come out, too. So that's going to make it even. And
there he is, Cole Williamson at the free throw line, puts it up and in. 12-6.
That's a good shot. That'll open that inside up a little bit, too.
Opened up for Stewart inside. Cassidy Rowe with it in the front court for the Lady Wildcat. Works across the top of the circle. Now down the left side. She's being followed by Edmonds. Now she'll back it out to the tie line. Reset for defense. Looks over at Coach/Dad, Dodo Rowe. Here's Hampton driving in the lane and tried to split a double team. Lost the bounce, called for the walk.
Yeah, tried to force it a little bit there. Well, it's 5:22, 12-6, and Ellswick's out of the game, so let's see what happens here with her out of the game.
See if Pikeville make a little run and get back in it here.
Yeah, I would expect them to go inside, maybe get some offensive rebounds, too.
Edmonds now is to Trinity Rowe, top of the circle, gives it over to Gerhardt.
And high-low.
Williamson, and she tries to put it on the floor, not loose, comes up with it. And that's 5 turnovers now for Pikeville.
Good idea.
Don't need to put it on the floor.
No.
Newsom on the drive, kicks it out. Hampton over in the corner, and that's going to be Lacey Johnson. She's called for the walk.
Yeah, that high-low action I think is going to work if she don't take that dribble there.
Right.
If she just goes ahead and shoots her shot or looks for that pass, I think it's going to be open.
Once she puts that first dribble down, they're just collapsing on her, and she's got to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Trinity Rowe with it into the front court, gives it over at Gerhardt on the right side, kicks it back on top of Bartley. Bartley can't get free. She puts it on the floor down the lane, no good. Rebound comes off Alex Stanley.
Good move, just couldn't get the finish.
Cassidy Rowe with it, top of the circle, working on Gerhardt, down the right side, cuts off. Hampton three, air ball, rebound comes off Great Bartley. Bartley gives it over to Trinity Rowe into the front court for the Lady Panthers. Might have missed Williamson right then. She come open on the block. Rowe back out on top. 4 minutes here in the first half, 12-6. Shelby Valley over Pikeville. Olivia Gerhardt down the left side, and they're going to call a timeout, and it's going to be a full timeout, so we'll take one ourselves. 12-6, Shelby Valley with the lead. This is high school basketball on WPRG TV Sports.
Our mission, our goal, is to be the very best heart institute in the entire region.
At Pikeville Medical Center, we have all the technology to do minimally invasive cardiac surgery.
We took the busiest surgeon from Louisville, the busiest surgeon from Lexington, and the busiest surgeon from Charleston, and combined them in a team to offer and deliver the best heart surgery care in the region, if not in the state.
The volume here is as large as any other hospital in the region or larger. Minimally invasive robotic surgery allows me to see a three-dimensional image that is magnified and much clearer than what I can see with my normal eyes.
I helped someone and saved a life today. That's why I do heart surgery. We save lives.
Together, we provide the most advanced heart care for the region.
Welcome back to Shelby Valley. We got a 12-6 low-scoring affair, Larry. It just seems.
Yes, we have. It's under 4 minutes to go. 3:56 in the first half. Only 18 total points put up. Both teams has had a lot of good looks, and they're just rattling and rolling out, just not been able to get that touch yet.
No.
Trinity Road at the point for the Lady Panthers of Pikeville. And here's a three. Tack it. No good. Gerhardt working the boards, comes off with it. In the lane, kicks it out. Bartley with the three, no good. And ball goes out of bounds in the corner. It'll go back over to Shelby Valley. Couple good looks that time.
Yeah, that was. I'm a little surprised, though. I thought out of a timeout, maybe she might want to look inside there.
Right. Yeah, they've been patient and took 2 quick threes.
Yeah, because you be patient, you can get that good pass.
And on the other side, breaking the zone, is Alex Stanley for Shelby Valley, putting it up and in. 14-6. Shelby Valley back to an 8-point lead. That's been their largest. They had that one other time here in the ball game, and we've got a block call on Shelby Valley. That's going to be number 1, Lacey Johnson, with the foul. That's 5 team fouls for Shelby Valley. Pikeville has not been whistled for a foul.
No, that's pretty surprising, too, because they played pretty
good defense.
Yeah, they have.
3, no
aggressive
good.
defense.
Rebound comes off Alex Stanley.
I'm surprised with the three-point shots. I really am at this point.
And here's a drive shot up and good as Lacey Johnson hits an 8-footer in the lane. And Shelby Valley double-digit lead now, 16-6. Pikeville with it in the front court, Olivia Gerhardt.
Yeah, they need to get a good shot and a good bucket right here.
Yeah, they need some points. Here's Cole Williamson, goes inside. Bartley can't handle the pass. Gerhardt rescues it in the corner, down the lane, kicks it back out to Rowe. Rowe just inside the three-point line, shot up, bouncing, no good. Cole Williamson comes off with the rebound.
Good hustle.
Gerhardt inside Bartley, up, good. Nice assist that time, Olivia Gerhardt.
Yeah, that's great patience right there, too, to not throw it as soon as she saw her and let everybody go away from her.
That's what they've been looking for as they get the lead down to 8. Here's Cassidy Rowe, nearly turns it over, comes up with it, Newsom. Tori Hampton on the drive in the lane. Kicks it back out to Rowe, and Rowe's limping a little bit.
Yeah.
And they called timeout. She took a spill, might have bumped knees when she tried to split that double team. It's a 30-second timeout, so we'll just stay right here with it. I didn't see the time before they put the time on the timeout up. 16-8, Shelby Valley with the lead.
Yeah, you know, as mightily as Pikeville struggled offensively, I mean, you're only down 8 points.
Right.
I mean, you're right there in it. They played really good defense, I think. You know, Ellswick being out of the game has kind of hurt Valley a little bit, I think, in the scoring column. Looks like he's leaving Rowe in, so it must not be too bad. Probably got to be a dad first there. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Especially, you know, coming back from an ACL.
Yeah.
It takes time to heal. Of course, it would be a lot longer to heal for me and you than it would these young kids, right?
Absolutely. I'd probably still be out 2
Right.
years later.
Yeah, right. And Rose, she struggled a little bit and takes another shot to the knee as Gerhardt tried to fight through a screen, and they bump legs again, and she again goes to the floor. And I think she's going to have to come out this time.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, she seems to be all right.
Yeah.
I'm sure she's probably a little scared with the knee, too.
Exactly,
you know.
exactly. I've had an ACL tear, and the mental aspect of it is more to get over than the physical aspect.
I'm sure. I had J.R. Tackett had one, and it was mentally it's tough.
Yeah.
Because you don't trust it as much. It
Right,
doesn't seem
right. And Johnson loses it, knocked out of bounds off the Shelby Valley. Turnover, it'll go to Pikeville. 1:34 left, and Ellswick back in the game. That's a surprising move with 1:30, and you got an 8-point lead with 2 fouls. See if Pikeville tries to go up.
I would go right at her.
Right.
Yeah, here they go, too. Ooh, that's great defense.
That was Tori Hampton steps in front of Stewart, intercepts the pass.
Yeah, it's
still
like
on
she
the move. That's a free throw line.
Good pass.
And over to Ellswick. Her shot partially blocked. Stewart comes off the rebound. Edmonds loses the basketball, and then she fouls Newsom as Newsom picks up the loose ball. A little helter-skelter there on both sides.
Everybody's getting settled in a little bit.
Becoming a typical district matchup, right?
Yeah.
Shelby Valley have it. 1:05 left here in the first half. As Gerhardt with good defense tips the ball out of bounds. So Newsom will step out, trigger it back in for Shelby Valley. Clock stops with 1:04.
Yeah, Gerhardt's playing some good defense there. She's been pretty intense here this last couple minutes on defense.
Shelby Valley with the 8-point lead, 16-8. Here's Hampton. Free throw line extended up. Air ball out of bounds and go to Pikeville. 52 seconds left. This would be a big lift if Pikeville could hold this and get the last shot score going into the locker.
Or if they could pick up that third foul on Ellswick, that would be huge.
Yes.
With under a minute to go.
Here's Gerhardt on the move down the lane, kicking over the corner. Edmonds up and good, just inside the 3-point line, a 2-point shot. 16-10, and Edmonds on the other end knocks the ball out of bounds. As Justin said, Pikeville's defensive intensity is picking up.
Yeah, they're all over the floor right now.
Comes into Ellswick, looking for help. Goes cross court. Hampton on the lane drive, kicks it back out to Johnson. Back to Hampton, looked at a three, puts it on the floor, down the lane, cut off. Back out on the right side.
Now. I think he should be. It's 13 seconds.
Yeah, 10 seconds now. They'll have to make their move, see what they got. Here, Newsom, and try to go down on the baseline, and thrown out of bounds. 4.6 seconds left. Pikeville will have it. They'll have to bring it to lift the floor.
I think he's going to get her out now. I hope he does.
Well, I think they're going to, Gerhardt will go out and Rowe will come in for Pikeville. And they get it in. Tackett, well,
good shot, too.
And shot in the air, no good. And at the half, it's 16-10, Shelby Valley over Pikeville. We'll send it back to the station. We'll be back shortly with some halftime stats and comments. This is WBRG with these sports.
What business are you in? Building, growing, life-changing. Let us introduce ourselves. We're in the speed business. No, not that speed. 500 megabits per second speed. Enough speed for this, and this. Speed that delivers orders, big orders. Change your tax bracket orders. Ready for takeoff? Let's do some business. Get 500 meg cable internet from IMC Business Broadband for as low as $239 a month. Bundle with business telephone and save even more.
It begins with a click. And no matter where you are, you have countless choices at your fingertips. On the road, on your break, even in your own backyard. A world of entertainment is just a click away. Simply go to imctv.com/watchtve to get started. Intermountain Cable, connecting you to everything that matters.
You're on the move every day. You're mobile, and so is Community Trust Bank. Now, you've got one-touch access to your accounts. No need to remember or update passwords. Make a deposit with a click, not a pen. No deposit slip and no line. And get that morning cup of joe without the hassle, without the wait. Community Trust Bank is dedicated to making your banking experience secure, fast, and easy. Don't wait. Go mobile with Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust.
Whether you're looking for a new garage door or just need repairs, Overhead Door stands for excellence. With a complete line of garage doors and openers, plus expert service you can trust. Beautifully designed, beautifully crafted, trusted for more than 90 years. Always look for the Overhead Door logo to be sure you're getting the genuine, the original Overhead Door.
The good folks at Howard Family Pharmacy grew up right here in Eastern Kentucky. They know this town just as well as they know their customers. You want to be greeted by a friend and a pharmacist you know and trust. Come see Wes Howard and Tiffany Jacobs at Howard Family Pharmacy, located at Eastern near Allen Central High School. Call us or visit howardfamilypharmacy.com. Most insurance plans are accepted. Late hours, open on Saturday. Howard Family Pharmacy.
Hot new titles available on demand. I gotta get my GED.
Well, welcome to night school. Why are we in a ring? What's the square root of 81? What?
My work here is done.
Gnomes. They're so cute.
This will be the first manned mission to land on the moon. 3, 2, 1. Order on demand.
Well, we're back here at Shelby Valley. Halftime, we got Shelby Valley up 16-10 over the Pikeville Panthers. Low scoring game, a lot of good shots, just not going through the hoop.
Both sides, both teams missing some shots right in the paint and point blank baskets right at the rim. And Ellsworth, big thing I think come out of that first half was Ellsworth picked up the 2 fouls, and then also had Cassidy Rowe get banged up a couple times. And as we said earlier, you know, her coming off knee surgery, you know, got to look at that. So go over some first half numbers for us.
Yeah, we got, for Shelby Valley, they got 16 points. Alyssa Ellswick has 7 points all in the first quarter, and then she picked up that second foul early in the second, and I think that changed the pace of the game a little bit for Valley. Cassidy Rose got 5 points, Lacey Johnson with 2, and Alex Stanley with 2 for their 16 points. And Pikeville, oddly enough, has 10 points, and all by different kids. We got 5 players with 2 points. We got Bartley, Edmonds, Cole Williamson, Tackett, and Rowe, all with 2 points apiece.
And the 2 players that scored in the first quarter didn't score in the second quarter. The 3 in the second quarter, not in the first quarter.
Yeah, it's offense has not really been a premium here, you know. So good defense, though. I guess you could look at it that way too. Both teams, I think, should be feel lucky to have a 6-point game because, like we talked about there, Valley should be, you know, if Pikeville makes some of those shots, you know, they could easily have the lead here, and vice versa. If Valley makes a couple of their easy shots, they could easily have a 10 or 12-point lead. So I think both teams probably happy where they're at.
And both teams had 5 turnovers in the first half. Pikeville, most of theirs early, and Shelby Valley scored late. As we made a comment a couple of times, you know, about the defensive intensity for Pikeville picking up. And, of course, Shelby Valley into some turnovers there. Late, of course, like we said before, Pikeville holds a 1-game lead in the district right now. And if Shelby Valley wins this game, they'll have to beat Pikeville by more than 21 points because that was the margin Pikeville beat it, and they used the point differential here in the 59th district to determine the seeds if we end up in a tie. So we're going to send it back to the station, and we'll be back shortly for the start of tonight's second half. This is high school basketball on WXLR 104.9.
Households are using more connected devices than ever before. TVs are streaming, smartphones are browsing, security cameras are watching, and virtual assistants are, well, assisting.
You'll need an umbrella today.
As you add more devices, we are constantly improving our technology to deliver the fastest and most reliable internet to your home. So make sure you have enough bandwidth. Get Intermountain Cable high-speed internet with speeds up to 500 meg. Call 1-800-635-7052 today.
Appalachian Wireless is transforming the way you upgrade your smartphone. Trade in, trade up, and experience the benefits of Appalachian Wireless's trade-in program. Head into any Appalachian Wireless retail location or go to AppalachianWireless.com to get an estimate on your device. Use or apply your device credit towards your new Appalachian Wireless device or account. It's that simple. Just another way Appalachian Wireless proves better service and bigger savings. That's today's Appalachian Wireless.
Business Internet just reached the tipping point. Tip your hat to the information age. Get a gig for business and upload robust files, complex videos, and compound reports at the same time, in real time, while saving time. For DISA and data, get a gig. Got it? Now get going. Get up to 1 gig business cable internet from IMC. Bundle with business telephone and save even more. Call us today.
The good folks at Howard Family Pharmacy grew up right here in Eastern Kentucky. They know this town just as well as they know their customers. You want to be greeted by a friend and a pharmacist you know and trust. Come see Wes Howard and Tiffany Jacobs at Howard Family Pharmacy, located at Eastern near Allen Central High School. Call us or visit howardfamilypharmacy.com. Most insurance plans are accepted. Late hours, open on Saturday. Howard Family Pharmacy.
Hot new titles available on demand. I gotta get my GED.
Welcome to night school. Why we in the ring? What's the square root of 81? What?
My work here is done.
Gnomes. They're so cute.
This will be the first manned mission to land on the moon. 2, 1. Order on demand.
Welcome back to Shelby Valley. We're about ready for second half action in tonight's first game, and didn't mention in the first half, Justin, but immediately following tonight's game, it's kind of a split doubleheader here tonight. Belfry's boys will be playing the Shelby Valley boys here in tonight's second game. So most of the time, I know in Florida County, when you have a district game, you play a doubleheader, boys and girls, but some of the other districts don't do that. They'll do that some here in the 59th district, but sometimes they'll, have a split game, have a JV, in the varsity, boys or girls. So don't work exactly the way it is, and that's early in the season. Shelby Valley come to Pikeville and played, so I guess they're just getting their doubleheader in tonight.
Right, yeah, that's a pretty good setup, too. You kind of get two different schools in here, get a good crowd for both. You got a district game to set up the boys game. It's not a district matchup, but it's a county matchup. Right. I'm sure there's a lot of pride on the line.
Yes. It's 16-10. Shelby Valley with the lead. They have been out by 10 points a couple times, but as we spoke earlier, Ellswick had a big first quarter, picked up her second foul early, had to set out most of the first half, and Rowe took over the scoring honors then, and then she got a knee banged up a couple times, and
she looks like she's starting off on the bench here.
Yep. She's going to not start this second. Let's see. Yeah, I see her on the bench there now. So Pikeville will have it to start this second half. As we said, they trail by 6, 16-10. Pikeville looks like they have their starting lineup back out on the floor. That would be Tackett, Edmonds, Gearhart, Cole Williamson, and Bartley. And Shelby Valley, number 20 maybe, Kylie Hall, did she start? Not number 1, Johnson will be replacing Rowe.
Yeah. Like they're cleaning the wet spot over there on the Pikeville bench.
Oh, okay. I was wondering what the holdup was. Now Referee Dale Kahn standing out here at half court with the basketball.
Be interesting to see how Shelby Valley handles this without Rowe. She's been playing. I'm sure she doesn't come out of the game very much.
Right. Well, you know, the silver lining sometimes with a player her caliber being out, it gives other players that might normally not get the playing time. As here's a three by Bartley and hits it from the top of the circle, and Pikeville cuts the lead in half. It's down to one possession.
That's a good set play right out of halftime.
Yes. But that gives some of these other girls a chance to play that might not normally get that chance, and that helps you out in the long run. Here's a steal, Bartley, and then it's taken back away. And here's Ellsworth to the bucket, shot up and good.
That's good heads-up play there.
Alyssa Ellsworth back. Puts her team up by 5, 18-13. We're just getting started here in this third quarter. And go inside Bartley. She temporarily loses it. Gerhardt picks it up. Shot up, no good. Rebound comes off to Johnson.
That's a good save underneath the goal there.
Newsom into the front court now. Alyssa Newsom gets it over to Tori Hampton. Hampton across the top of the circle, gets a screen. Now reverses down the lane. Stop. 10-footer up. No good. Battle for a rebound. And Tackett battling for it. Ellsworth. No, that's...
Ellsworth come up with the ball.
Was that? I think that was number 20 Hall come up with it, and Ellsworth shot it no good, knocked out of bounds. It'll go to Pikeville.
That's good hustle both sides right there.
I thought she was going to laying on the floor, going to shoot it up.
Yeah.
She was open.
Yeah. Pull the trick shot out.
As Cole Williamson lacing up a snicker, she gets it, and now we're ready to go. Gets Joe Tackett into the front court. And here's Bartley at the free throw line. Gets it to Edmonds. Edmonds looks at the three down the right side. And ball tips out of bounds. It'll stay with Pikeville. Good defense that time by Johnson.
Yeah, it looks like Pikeville's run a couple of good set plays here. She had a shot right there at the top of the key.
Yes.
She decided to drive it.
And Edmonds looks, kicks it in to Tackett. Tackett gets a screen, three in the air. No good. Comes up short. Rebound by Gerhardt, no good. And battle for the rebound. Cole Williamson comes out with it, and it's going to be a held ball and go to Shelby Valley.
Getting a little rough under there.
Both teams coming out battling.
Yeah. A lot of contact on both sides there.
Quickly in the front court it comes. And that's Johnson getting it into Ellsworth. She's double teamed. Back to Johnson. Johnson will come out to Hampton on the left side. Across the top of the circle, now down the right side, all the way to the bucket, up, no good. Good defense by Bartley, put back up and in by Kylie Hall, and she's fouled.
Good follow-up right there.
Cole Williamson with the foul. So it will be an and one opportunity for Kylie Hall. Her team up by 7. And comes up short on the rebound.
I don't think they realized that was only one shot.
Well, they didn't even have nobody at the free throw line, Shelby Valley.
I think they'd have got it if they'd have had one right there.
Edmonds with it. As Tackett comes out to the jump circle and takes it. Works down to the left side into Cole Williamson. Baseline jumper up, no good. The rebound comes off Tori Hampton. Hampton into the front court. Still on the move, cut off by Edmonds. And now Hampton pulls the dribble up, looking for help. Cole Williamson, nice steal. Yeah. Edmonds hits a race to the other end. Johnson fouls Edmonds as she goes in. So Jaden Edmonds will step to the free throw line. Is it the first free throws for Pikeville?
Yes. Yes.
Well, matter of fact, the one that Johnson just shot was the first ones in the game. I mean, not Johnson, but Hall.
Yeah, the first 2 free throws we've shot all night.
And don't see a girls' game go a whole half without any free throws.
No, that's and especially the defense that's been played too, because both teams have been pretty intense.
And Edmonds misses them both. Rebound, that was Caitlin Atkins into the game, and turnover Shelby Valley. Number 22, Caitlin Atkins in the line up for Shelby Valley. 5:05 left. It's 20-13. Shelby Valley with the lead. We're in the third quarter. Bartley top to circle three off the glass as Bartley's come out. But all 6 points here in the third quarter on 2 3-pointers, and the lead is back down to 4.
Banks open a little late this evening.
Yep. Well, that ATM's open all the time. Here's Hampton on the drive down the left side. Loses it. Tackett over to Edmonds. We're on the break. Crosses over down the lane. Up and no good. Bartley with the rebound, and she's fouled. Pikeville didn't look to run in the first half, but now they're trying to get it out on the move. Hampton, I think it was.
Hampton, okay.
Yes. Tackett brings it into Stewart into the lineup. Back to Gerhardt, back to Tackett. Tackett, three in the air, looks good. Comes up short, air ball. Ellswick comes up with the rebound, gives it over to Hampton. Hampton brings it into the front court. Down the left side, now across the top of the circle, looking for a screen. Kid tries to kick it inside. Good defense that time by Bartley. Good defense by Hampton. Takes it back. Takes it to the bucket. Gets fouled.
Good heads-up play to make up for it right there.
That's 2 times that Pikeville has stolen the ball, and Shelby Valley has re-stole it on the outlet pass trying to get out on the break.
Yeah.
4:09 as the clock rests. Torrey Hampton will be at the line to shoot 2. 20-16. Her team leads by 4 and make it 5 as she knocks down the first free throw.
Yeah, Pikeville's getting out in transition a little bit. They've only got the 2 threes, but it looks like they're looking to push the ball a little bit more.
Right. And Hampton's second free throw bounces out. She gets 1 of 2, and it is a 5-point lead, 21-16. Lady Panthers with it in the front court. Tackett working down the left side. Out of the corner, Gerhardt, no good. Rebound comes off to Hampton. Hampton in the front court. Across the top of the circle, gets the screen, illegal.
Yeah, she moved a little bit there. You get those arms up there, they're going to call that one.
Kylie Hall picks up the foul.
Her third.
And she will take a seat as number 25, Alex Stanley, into the ball game. Kelsey Joe Tackett with it for Pikeville into the front court. They trail by 5, 21-16. Here's Cole Williamson. Edmonds 3, top of the circle, good. That's top of the circle's been good to them here in the second half. They've got 9 points, all 3 of them, 3-pointers from top of the circle. Here's Ellsworth working on Cole Williamson.
Good move.
Backs her down the lane, comes up short on the little hook. Pikeville on the break. Bartley to the goal, kicks it over to Edmonds, and she's fouled. Nice assist that time. Well, it would have been an assist, but a nice pass by Bartley as she drew both defenders to her. And Edmonds missed 2 just a short while ago. She'll go back for 2 more. She can tie it up. And she makes the first. And it's 21-20. Pikeville has cut a 10-point lead in the first half down to 1. And they can tie it with this one.
Yeah, they've got all the momentum heading their way right now.
And comes up, no good, and Bartley's going to be called for the foul over the back. That's the 3rd team foul. Shelby Valley has been whistled for 4 here in the third quarter. 3:10 left. Shelby Valley with the 1-point lead. Ellsworth with it in the backcourt. She'll bring it into the front court. Nearly stolen from behind, but Gerhardt, long 3, Newsom, no good. Williamson comes with it, knocked loose, and still on the floor. Scramble for it, and it's going to be a held ball, and Pikeville will have it.
That's good boxing. That's good hustle by all the girls involved there.
Yes, both ways. Like to see them get down on that floor.
Yeah, it's a district matchup. You got to get after it. You can't leave anything on the floor.
Trinity Rowe now in the lineup. Here's Cole Williamson at the free throw line, puts it on the floor. And shot no good. Shelby Valley. That's a good play by Cole Williamson because she had Ellswick on her and she took her to the bucket.
Yeah. She needs, if they can get that third foul on her, that'd be 3 on her and Hall both.
Right. Rowe looking to trigger it in for Pikeville. Gets it into Olivia Gerhardt. Back up to Edmonds. Edmonds on the left side now comes to the top of the circle. Rowe steps out. She's at the jump circle, getting her offense set up. They run a double stack at the free throw line opposite. And here is Gerhardt in the Williamson. Edmonds three, no good. Rebound comes off to Stanley, and we've got an official timeout as Gerhardt will have to lace up the shoe.
That's a good look down here.
2:15 left here in the third quarter. It's 21-20, low scoring affair. It's been a defensive struggle.
Yes, absolutely.
Here's Ellswick down the left side, spins in the lane, cut off, looking for help. Turnaround up, no good. Cole Williamson, good defense. Block out, gets a rebound. Rowe hustles into front court. Edmonds with it. Now she'll come top of the circle on the bounce. Gives it over to Gerhardt down the left side. Come back top of the circle to Edmonds. Rowe will step out with it.
Yeah, Pikeville's testing them out there on the...
And here is Cole Williamson, and she's going to be called jump ball. This time she tried to dribble down the left side, and they had her triple team.
Yeah, they was waiting on that one.
Shelby Valley with it. Brings it in. It's Ellswick. And gets it over to Stanley. Stanley now looking for some help. Alyssa Newsom comes out with it. Gerhardt on her tight. Newsom drives. Gets it off before she falls down. Comes over to Stanley now. Here's Tori Hampton down the lane. Shot no good. Williamson. Cole Williams with it. Gerhardt. Nice pass on front. Up and good. And Pikeville takes their first lead of the game. 22-21 on a bucket by Grace Bartley and a beautiful assist by Olivia Gerhardt.
Yeah, that's a great pass. Pikeville's done that this whole quarter. They must have talked about that in halftime. They've been pushing it. They've been checking it each time, and if they don't have it, they back it back out and be patient. They've got good looks this quarter.
Well, they kind of, like you said, they've kind of changed the strategy because in the first half they was walking it in the front court, and you mentioned it several times, them being very patient, working it in the lane, and they was getting shots and wasn't falling.
Yeah.
And they just went opposite. They've tried to speed the game up, and it's worked in their favor.
Absolutely.
As they have outscored Shelby Valley by 7 here in the third quarter and taken their first lead of the game with 1:16 left here in the third. It's 22-21.
Yeah, 12-5. Valley's only got 5 points this quarter. Rowe's still on the bench. I doubt we'll see her again, but.
Yeah. Well, just like I say, even if they win this game, if they don't win by 21, they're still going to get the 2 seed. So why take a chance?
Yeah, it's a moot point. It doesn't do you any good.
And here's a steal. Here's a pass. Gerhardt runs it down, and good defense that time. And tries to get it back over as Cole Williamson runs it down on the baseline. Bartley tees up a 3. No good. And foul on Gerhardt as she's working hard on the boards.
Yeah, she's a hustler.
And that's 4 team fouls each way now. 55 seconds left. Shelby Valley will have it. Newsom being harassed by Gerhardt.
She's making her life difficult.
She is, giving her a tough time. And now she picks it up, gets it over to Ellswick. Bartley on Ellswick. Number 22, that's Atkins with it. Caitlin Atkins. Now she'll give it up to Ellswick. She's double teamed. Into the corner it goes. Shot up on the baseline. No good that time by Stanley. Rebound comes off Pikeville on the move. Rowe into the front court. And cut off. Backs out. Baseline jumper up good. Just inside the 3-point line. Trinity Rowe. And Pikeville up the 3.
Yeah, again, they're pushing that ball. And it's worked out great for them this quarter.
Well, they're getting some early shots. They're getting it before they get their defense set up.
Yeah.
Here's Hampton down the left side, and she's going to be fouled. Trinity Rowe will pick that one up. 5 seconds left here in the third. Pikeville has come back from a 6-point deficit at the half and taking a 3-point lead. And Coach Dodo Rowe is wanting a timeout with 5 seconds left.
Yeah, I think he's going to try to get him a good one.
Yeah, he's going to set him up a play here, try to get a score going into the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I think this is an important basket right here, too. If they can get it, Pikeville gets the ball back and starts the fourth quarter. You come up empty here, and they come out and get another bucket, and it's, starting to get a little separation.
Exactly. Again, I'd like to remind everyone that we're live here on Channel 5, WPRG Channel 5 and HD 105. We're also live on Facebook, YouTube, and WPRG.com. And if you're listening in, you'll know that yourself that we're live also on WXLR 104.9. And glad to be able to bring to you on all those platforms, offer you some good high school action.
No reason if you're a Wildcat or a Panther fan, you're not catching this game.
Exactly. So Hampton steps out of bounds. 5 seconds left here in the third. Looking to bring it in. And she'll bring it in. That is Stanley with it. And she goes up. Air ball. Rebound Ellsworth, but can't get it off before the buzzer. So at the end of 3 at 24-21, Pikeville. We'll see the back station be back for fourth quarter action. WPRG TV Sports.
That day started out just like any other day. I don't remember much about that day.
I knew it was a serious situation. It's about as serious as you possibly can make it.
It took them boys about 30 minutes to get me out of that mine.
Bree came to Pikeville Medical Center with what was called a widowmaker. They were there waiting for the chopper when the chopper landed. Dr. Ahmad was inside a cardiac cath waiting for him. And without the great care of Pikeville Medical Center, I would now be a widow.
I'm Rick Sexton, and Pikeville Medical Center saved my life.
Welcome back. Getting ready to start the fourth quarter. Pikeville goes on a great run there during the third quarter, Larry, to take the lead, 24-21.
Outscored them by 9. They were down by 6, and they're leading 3, and they'll have the ball to start this fourth quarter. Pikeville winners of 14 out of their last 15 games, and the only game they've lost was the upset they had by Eastridge in the All-A tournament. Here's Edmonds driving down the left side. She's cut off Ellsworth, reverses, gets it back out to Tackett. Tackett now will come to the jump circle. They'll reset their offense.
Showing that patience again.
And here's Cole Williamson at the free throw line. Gives over to Edmonds. 3, top the circle, and no good. Rebound by Bartley, back up and good. Working the boards, and they have done that well here in this second half. Ooh. And here's a near steal by Edmonds. Loses out of bounds. It'll stay with Valley.
Bartley's got 10 points this half. So she's definitely come to play this half.
Had the 2 big 3-pointers and then put back at a fast break. She scored about every way.
Yeah.
And here's Hampton looking to get it in, gets it into Alyssa Newsom. Trinity Rowe will be guarding her. Into the front court. Down the left side. Comes over at Johnson with it. In the corner, drive on the baseline. Atkins kicks it back over to Ellsworth. She's been quiet for a while. And nice defense by Cole Williamson. Rebound by Caitlin Atkins, and she's fouled on the putback.
Yeah, she's had a very quiet. She's got 2 in the third quarter there. So she had 7 in the first, and she still only got 9.
And a big contributing factor to that is the defense Cole Williamson has been putting on her.
Absolutely. And Pikeville changing the pace a little bit, speeding them up, and they're not getting to run those set plays and work the ball inside to her. And she doesn't have Rowe to give her the ball, too.
Exactly. That makes you can sag back in on her. You don't have that outside threat.
Yeah.
As we got a free throw line violation on the second free throw by Atkins. It'll go to Pikeville. She misses her first free throw violation on the second. Score remains 26-21 Pikeville.
Yeah, I don't think Valley scored in a while, it seems like.
Tackett goes inside the row, and she'll have to bring it back out. Here's Edmonds. Cross over to Tackett on the left side. Now Rowe comes top the circle. They reset their offense. They've been running that double stack at the free throw line extended. And here inside Edmonds. And she's working, can't get loose, drags the pivot foot, calls for the walk.
Yeah, she got ahead of herself a little bit there.
They're running that double stack on free throw line extended. They're getting some cuts from the top of the circle off of it, and they've been getting some open buckets.
Yeah, they've been bringing everybody out.
And here's a steal, Pikeville. Ball knocked loose by Rowe, and I think that was Newsom tipped it last. Leslie Stewart coming into the lineup for Pikeville as Cole Williamson will get a well-deserved rest.
Yeah, absolutely. She's played good. She's played good defense, too.
Here's Kelsey Dotackett with it. And they go in
Straight
immediately to Williams, or to Leslie, and beautiful pass away from the defense. Leslie Stewart, the only thing he had to do is turn and put it in. Ellswick, top of the circle, no good. Rebound comes off as Johnson seen Stewart coming and didn't want to be decapitated, went to the floor.
No, she jumped out of the way.
And they're going to have a foul called on Pikeville. Stewart, and that's going to be 7, so it'll be the 1-1. And Ellswick will be at the line. 6:09 left in the ball game. It's 28-21.
They desperately need at least one of these.
And Ellswick misses the front end. Rebound comes off to Edmonds.
Yeah, you got to get that first one. You know what I mean? Get that 1 point, get that extra shot. Just take a little momentum.
And Stewart looking for some help. Drags the pivot foot, called for the walk.
Yeah,
Shelby Valley right now with only 5 points here in the second half.
And I'm not for sure, but it just doesn't seem like they've scored in several minutes of game action.
Exactly, yeah.
And, I mean, they desperately need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Hampton working across the top of the circle. Gerhard on her, and might have been offense.
It is, yeah.
Beautiful defense that time by Olivia Gerhard, not giving an inch.
No.
Hampton lowered the shoulder into her and come away with the offensive foul.
Yeah, that's great defense.
There's a lot of different ways you can help your team besides scoring.
Absolutely.
And Olivia Gerhard does that.
Yeah. She's played excellent defense. She's moved the ball. She's passed the ball. I mean, she's played a great floor game.
Yes, she has. Here's Tackett driving down the left side, kicks it back out to the road. Pikeville with the 7-point lead can afford now to be a little patient on the offensive end.
Absolutely. Stewart got good position.
And here's Bartley inside. Her and Stewart posted up too close together and try to go in to Stewart, and Ellswick knocks it out of bounds. That pass has got to be a little higher with a little more arc on it. She moves to the bucket.
You got to give her room.
You got to take her to the bucket with
Yeah, you got to lead her a little bit and let her walk under it.
Yes. And here is
moving screen. That's good play though. Good idea.
They were trying to get Tackett going down the corner, and as Justin said, that was a moving screen. I didn't see who that was on.
Yeah, it was on Stewart.
Okay, Stewart, okay.
Yeah.
And that's 18 fouls. Of course, that's offense foul, no shots. Here's Newsom working down the left side, gives it over to Atkins. Atkins down the right side, baseline, blocked by Stewart, comes up. Tackett on the move, Bartley, and she's going to be fouled. Grace Bartley streaking down the floor.
Yeah, the adjustment at halftime, I mean, you got to give Coach credit for Pikeville there. I mean, it's worked out well.
Well, anytime they get it off the board, they have speeded up the tempo.
They have pushed it.
And Bartley's free throw bounces around and gets a good shooter's roll, falls in. 29-21, 4:46 left here in the game. Pikeville moved out by 8, their largest lead. Grace Bartley will have one more, and this one off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound comes off to Lacey Johnson. Gives it over to Alyssa Newsom into the front court. Down the lane and try to go inside. Pass tip, picked up by Johnson, put up no good. And, whoa, Gerhart steps in, comes up with a loose ball and gets drilled.
Whoa, what'd they call?
Wait a minute. They called her for the walk? Wow.
Well, I don't know if I saw that one or not.
I didn't see what they seen.
No. No.
And then you have a 5-second call, and Pikeville will get it anyway.
Wow.
So Tackett will bring it into the front court for the Lady Panthers.
Yeah, that might have been a quick 5 there, Larry.
Might have been. 4:25 left here in the game. Pikeville holds the 8-point lead. Gerhardt. And now we've got a block called on Shelby Valley as Bartley goes to the floor. Lacey Johnson will pick that one up. That's going to be 7, so it'll be the 1-1.
That's her 4th.
A lot of bodies hitting the floor now.
They are, yeah. This is a hard-fought district matchup for sure.
Bartley was 1 of 2 last trip down from the line. This will be the 1-1. And she knocks the first one down. Normally a good free throw shooter.
Yeah,
she's had a big second half.
She's had a monster second half.
She'll have one more. 30-21. Make it 31-21.
That's her 13th point this half, so.
And had 2 in the first half.
Yeah.
And we got a technical foul on the Shelby Valley coach. And don't know what he was. Maybe the call on the block call, maybe what he was upset about.
Maybe. So, I didn't see anything happening there after.
So Bartley will go back and get 2 more, makes the first. And then Pikeville, she'll have 1 more, and then Pikeville will have the basketball. And makes them again. So she's 4 of 4 from the line. Pikeville will have the basketball. 33-21, Pikeville by 12. And I think that was just a little frustration, Justin.
Yeah, it's
You've
been
been
a tough,
there before, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's been a tough half, to say the least.
Well, he sees this one getting away a little bit, and just had some differences, and they had decided to air them.
Yeah, and you want your players to know that you're fighting for them.
Exactly. Exactly. Pikeville has it. This is Rowe. Drives down the right side, kicks it in the corner to Gerhardt. Gerhardt crosses the lane to the left side, kicks it out to Tackett.
Yeah, patience will work real well this time now.
Yes. Bartley, top of the circle, back to Rowe. 3:45 left. Pikeville with the 12-point lead, and again, we've got an issue with the shoelace.
I think that's Gerhardt again, Larry.
It is. I see the coach says double knots on that.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. She might have just wanted to breathe her for a second.
Well, as much as she's been moving around, she might have just been about moved out of it.
Yeah, she's probably worked those shoelaces pretty hard.
Yes, she has. Here's Rowe on the drive. Kicks it over to Gerhardt. Gerhardt across the lane and called for the walk. Got a little bump. Called for the walk. Trying to throw inside. They had the right idea.
Right idea. Just put her foot down before she threw the pass.
And
Shelby Valley still looking for their first points of this quarter.
Fourth quarter, and we got 3:30 left. And only scored 5 the second half.
Yeah. Yep.
Here's Gillespie in the game, and he puts it up and in on the drive. Michaela Gillespie. Pikeville with it, Tackett. 33-23, Pikeville with the 10-point lead. Here's Rowe with it. 3:05 on the clock. Clock is Pikeville's ally, Shelby Valley's enemy right now.
Absolutely.
Edmond steps out, and Pikeville is in no hurry.
No, I've seen this play. They're just going to keep popping out.
They're just going to keep popping out and giving them ball.
Yeah.
Making Shelby Valley come out and get them man-to-man.
Yeah. Yeah, they're going to take them away from the goal.
Here's Rowe.
There he goes, too. She's got her.
Double team.
You don't see her.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wide open.
Yeah.
Tackett. Still open. Now they get it into her, and she puts it on the floor and lets the defense come to her. Misses it, gets it, puts it back up and in. Didn't need that dribble.
No. That's one of the most frustrating things as a coach when they take that power dribble and it lets everybody get there and you bring the ball down.
And there's a foul as Gillespie goes up for the shot. And that's going to be Stewart.
It's her third.
2:21 left.
35-23.
Flies the bucket. Shot up and good. Alyssa Ellswick, just a freshman.
Yeah, the future looks very bright. 2 freshmen.
Cassidy Rowe, just a freshman.
Yeah, the future looks very bright.
Ellswick will have one more.
Let's hope everything's all right with Rowe and her knee.
Well, you know, with Shelby Valley for the last several years, just like we say against some of the college, you know, they don't, they just reload.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just like Belfry's football team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can tell.
They don't rebuild, they just reload.
No, you can tell by the banners hanging in here.
And here's Rowe with it. Pikeville with the 10-point lead, 35-25. We've got 2 minutes left in the game. Cole Williams at the free throw line. She looks, gives it out to Gerhardt, back to Rowe. Pikeville, no hurry. Not even looking to score as far as that goes. Here's the double team. Again, they've got Jacket open on the baseline. Couldn't see her.
Yeah.
Here's Rowe. She'll go cross court to Bartley. Jacket steps out on the side. Now comes back cross court. Nearly throws it away. And we're going to have a timeout. 30-second for Pikeville. So what time we got that 30-second timeout? We'd like to let everyone know that tonight's game is brought to you by Appalachian Wireless, Pikeville Medical Center, Attorney John Earl Hunt, Community Trust Bank, Total Pharmacy Care, Intermountain Cable, Microtech Internet and Security, Oldfields Telephone, and overhead door of Eastern Kentucky.
Been a tale of 2 halves, I think.
Yes, it has. Yes, it has.
And Shelby Valley struggled to score here in the second half.
Well, their fortunes changed when Rowe went to the bench.
Yeah, it's the dynamics changed. Pikeville made some good adjustments at halftime to push the ball. And
right.
It's worked well in their favor, and Shelby Valley's not had Rowe on the floor here in the second half. So
Pikeville will have it out of the timeout. Gerhardt down the left side with it, and comes back over to Tackett. Tackett at the jump circle. Shelby Valley trying to trap now and come up with the steal. They trail by 10 with 1:23 left. And here's the turnover. Deflected pass. Tori Hampton up and in. And that's what they was working for. Lead to 8. 1:10 left in the ball game. And Trinity Rowe brings it across the timeline, gives it Gerhardt. Cole Williamson inside, wide open, puts it up and in.
That's a big one.
Good offense that time. Good press offense that time by Pikeville.
Yeah, we talked about a good floor game. She's played a great floor game, too, Cole Williams.
Yes, she has. Hampton comes up short on the break. Bartley under, puts it up and in. Grace Bartley again on the move. And that's going to wrap it up as we're down to 40 seconds. Puts her team back out by 12, 39-27. And a walk called on Kelsey Owens into the game for Shelby Valley and go back to Pikeville.
Yeah, Bartley's got 9 points this quarter.
She's had a huge second half.
She had 8 in the third quarter, so she's at 17.
And there's Trinity Rowe bumped. And it's going to go over to Shelby Valley. Evidently, she went in the air and hit the coach. The coach standing out of bounds, so that makes her out of bounds, right?
Yeah.
Here's Newsom. Alyssa Newsom kicks it in the corner. On the move, drive in the lane, shot blocked. Stewart, foul call. And that will send Kylie Hall to the free throw line to shoot 2. Clock rest with 22 seconds. Pikeville is going to end up 6-0 in the district for the season and lock down the number 1 seed in the district tournament, Justin.
Yeah, the size that Pikeville has down low, I think is something to kind of a force to be reckoned with.
Right.
For anybody. And then Bartley scoring the ball, too. I mean, they look like a really good team.
And here, and Bartley couldn't handle the pass, goes out of bounds. Tackett usually is a pretty good three-point shooter, too. She's not hit one here tonight, been off her game a little bit. And, of course, Edmonds hit a couple, and also Gerhardt can hit the 3. Here's a three-pointer up, no good. Rebound comes off Tackett. 2 seconds, 1, that's going to do it. As Pikeville comes away with a 39-29 win over Shelby Valley. So we'll send it back to the station and be back shortly for some final stats and comments. This is WPRG TV Sports.
Appalachian Wireless is transforming the way you upgrade your smartphone. Trade in, trade up, and experience the benefits of Appalachian Wireless's trade-in program. Head into any Appalachian Wireless retail location or go to AppalachianWireless.com to get an estimate on your device. Use or apply your device credit towards your new Appalachian Wireless device or account. It's that simple. Just another way Appalachian Wireless proves better service and bigger savings. That's today's Appalachian Wireless.
From the beginning, fast has been important. Today's world demands fast. Faster cars, faster planes, faster eaters. Whoa, that's too fast. So we know that your internet needs to be fast. Stay out of my way, fast. Surfing, streaming, downloading. You want fast, we got fast. At Intermountain Cable, we make sure your internet's fast. Up to 500 meg per second fast, because faster is better.
Our mission, our goal, is to be the very best heart institute in the entire region.
At Pikeville Medical Center, we have all the technology to do minimally invasive cardiac surgery.
We took the busiest surgeon from Louisville, the busiest surgeon from Lexington, and the busiest surgeon from Charleston, and combined them in a team to offer and deliver the best heart surgery care in the region, if not in the state.
The volume here is as large as any other hospital in the region or larger. Minimally invasive robotic surgery allows me to see a three-dimensional image that is magnified and much clearer than what I can see with my normal eyes.
I helped someone and saved a life today. That's why I do heart surgery. We save lives.
Together, we provide the most advanced heart care for the region.
Appalachian Wireless is transforming the way you upgrade your smartphone. Trade in, trade up, and experience the benefits of Appalachian Wireless's trade-in program. Head into any Appalachian Wireless retail location or go to AppalachianWireless.com to get an estimate on your device. Use or apply your device credit towards your new Appalachian Wireless device or account. It's that simple. Just another way Appalachian Wireless proves better service and bigger savings. That's today's Appalachian Wireless.
Business Internet just reached the tipping point. Tip your hat to the information age. Get a gig for business and upload robust files, complex videos, and compound reports at the same time, in real time, while saving time. For DISA and data, get a gig. Got it? Now get going. Get up to 1 gig business cable internet from IMC. Bundle with business telephone and save even more. Call us today.
And we're back at Shelby Valley. We have a final in tonight's first game, 39-29. Pikeville over Shelby Valley as Pikeville Lady Panthers sweep Shelby Valley for the season, and we'll have to find out when that happened last. It's probably been a while maybe since they've done that. And Pikeville will finish the season 6-0 in the district, and Shelby Valley will fall to 3-2. And Justin has some final numbers.
For Shelby Valley, they ended the game with Alyssa Ellswick. She had 11 points. She had 7 in the first quarter, so she only had 4 the rest of the way. Kylie Hall with 4, Tori Hampton with 3, Lacey Johnson with 2, Alyssa Newsom played but didn't score. Cassie Rowe with 5. I think that's a big number. Alex Stanley with 2 and Michaela Gillespie with 2. So it was kind of spread out a little bit. I think they struggled to score there in basically the whole game, really. They had 16 in the first half, 13 in the second half. For Pikeville, Bartley ended the game with 19 points. She had 17 in the second half. So, like I said earlier, she outscored.
She outscored Shelby Valley. They only put up 13 in the second half.
And she had 17. Leslie Stewart had 2. Jaden Edwards 6. Cole Williamson had 4. Kelsey Jo Tackett with 4. Trinity Rowe with 4. Pikeville played a great game all around. They were 6 for 10 from the free throw line. They made 5 out of 6. Bartley did there in the fourth quarter. That was a pretty big stretch. And Shelby Valley ended up 5 for 8. But Pikeville played a great second half. They changed the momentum of the game, and, you know, a lot of kids played a great floor game, and Bartley brought the scoring.
Yeah. Well, they picked the tempo up in the second half.
Yeah.
They played a very patient offense, high-scored offense, Pikeville did in the first half. Second half, they come out, they took control of the boards.
Yeah.
Will Bells was getting foul trouble, and every time they got a chance, they got it out on the break.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of times they didn't score off the break, but it forced the tempo, and I think it got Shelby Valley playing a little faster than they wanted to play.
Yeah, and it got them a little more comfortable running up and down the floor, and they were checking things out. When they had it, it seemed like they scored. If they didn't, they were patient, got a good shot, you know, after they kicked it back out. So, but, you know, you got a lot of 4 points, Gearhart, no points, but a lot of stuff that the stat sheet doesn't tell you just when you're looking at points.
Right.
Because they both played a really good game.
Yes, they did. So Shelby Valley will fall under 500 for the season as they'll drop to 12-13 and 3-2 in the district. They have one more district game with Jenkins. So it looks like that Shelby Valley and East Ridge is going to come away with the number 2, number 3 seed. Jenkins will end up with the 4 seed in the district. Pikeville improves their record to 18-6. There's, as I said, finished 6-0 in the district, and their winners 15 out of their last 16 games, Justin, and the only loss was the upset loss to East Ridge in the All-A tournament, so they're on a roll.
Yeah, that's it's February. This is the time to be playing your best basketball, and it looks like Pikeville's playing their best basketball. They had a rough first half, but obviously whatever was done at halftime obviously got them on the right track.
Right. So that's going to wrap us up here for the night's first game, and we'll send it back to the station. Be back shortly as tonight's second game will be Belfry and Shelby Valley. This will be the boys, so stay tuned. This is WPRG TV Sports.